Hello and welcome back to Carrot Craft Season 1, Episode 3. Today I want to start off by getting ready for farms. Maybe build some farms. And getting things prepped for other builds, as this part of the season is probably going to progress the fastest. Here I've written out some goals for the episode. I think I'm going to start doing this when we have like a list of things to do in the future. Like, for this episode, we have dig out the area for the farms, which all the farms are going to be underneath the wagons. I want to make a melon and pumpkin farm. I want to make an automated chicken cooker. But I also want to do a couple of other things, but it's not required to get to in this episode. That would be start marking out the tents, because the tents are coming up soon, and start working on the sheep farm storage, as this particular building, this particular wagon, is supposed to actually be the sheep farm storage. So I'm trying a different format today, and I'm hopeful it sticks. As I said, these next few episodes are probably going to be a lot of building and showcasing the farms that I know how to build. The main reason is for these particular farms, and eventually a iron farm, I just don't know where it's going to be, are because these are my go-to farms. These are the ones I know the redstone for, and it's similar redstone on both Bedrock and Java, which I play both versions. So I take my pride in knowing the redstone for both, and at least it's the basics, easy to show off, easy to do. I actually got around to recording some ocarina music for today's video, and today's song is Pure Imagination from the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie, the one with Gene Wilder in it, the OG Willy Wonka. The words and music are by Leslie Rickhuse and Anthony Newley. The copyright I do not own, I will never own, and probably a lot of this ocarina music will have copyright. These videos are not monetized for that reason, but I want you guys to enjoy it. And as I said, if you have any requests, I am happy to go searching for the music. I transcribe and transpose most of my music into the Alto C ocarina range, and I currently have a lot of songs from movies and video game. I have some video games, I have some anime, and again, I'm taking requests for future videos. If there's music out there that I can find, I will do my best to fulfill those requests. It may just take a bit. Also, side note, a few of my songs are from books. A few of my songs are from the internet. Today's selection actually comes from a Hal Leonard book, and it was one of the few actual full songs I could find in books rather than having to go search for the full version online. One of my pet peeves is when they don't print the full version. So I've done a little preparation. I actually, after I dug out the entire thing, I marked where the wagons were by placing dropper towers so that I can get the items up to the wagons. I also labeled each wagon and the dropper tower with the corresponding farm that they're doing. We're going to be doing a total of 5 more farms actually. One's kelp, sugarcane, bamboo, a chicken cooker, and melon and pumpkins. Today we're only focusing on the chicken cooker and melon and pumpkin farm, so let's get set up for that. So as you can see, this one's labeled chicken cooker. This has all the eggs and supplies that I'm going to need for this farm. I know it's an overabundance of glass, but this glass isn't just for this farm. It's for a couple of farms. I I have to go get more sand for the rest. But that'll be for like next episode. I also have this farm over here, Melon Pumpkin. It's got almost everything it needs. Probably needs a few other things, but it's probably a quick walk up to go grab everything and come back down. As you can see, there's a lot of space over here for that. I do plan on making this farm mainly between, well, where the chicken cooker is and the wall. I can always go and clear out more of the wall. And the chicken cooker is probably going to be on this side because the hole for the dropper tower redstone is right there. So let's get to it. So we're going to start off with the farm. Part of what I need is in my inventory already. The rest is actually in the chest. So what I'm going to start off by making the first layer. Because I don't need much space for this farm, it can go on this side and not interfere with melon and pumpkins at all. So I placed down 2 hoppers. This is your standard chicken cooker. It's probably been around for a couple of years in design. Because this side's not going to be viewable at all, I'm using stone bricks. On top of the hopper where the chickens are going to grow up, I put a stone slab. And then I'm using stone bricks as the base here. So on top of that stone brick right there, I'm going to put a dispenser, if I can get it right. And maybe I can get it from back here instead. There we go. So this dispenser will actually dispense the chicken eggs onto the stone slab, which the chickens, if they hatch, go on top of the stone slab. And then we are going to cover up the hoppers here, just in case, don't need them visible. And I am going to build around the dispenser here. So we're going to go up 2 with the blocks here. And break this down one more time. Because this is where our dropper is going to go. In truth, this could be any block that carries a redstone signal. This one just... I used a dropper because I don't want to go grab glowstone for a redstone lamp. This is being left open for the time being. I do plan on coming back in here and doing the rest when I get a chance. I'm going to need this dispenser now, and I am going to need the carpets. And I need a redstone dust. 1 redstone dust from over here. So we are going 1, 2 on the hoppers. Then put the carpet so the chickens don't fall in. Yes, that's a thing. I'm going to practically encase this with blocks, with glass so I can see inside. But I'm also going to put a dispenser right there. That is so I can get the eggs to come in without it being too much of a, how do I put this, an annoyance. This way I don't have to worry about them being flying out of their enclosure. Let's grab my scaffolding here. Since this is where the main hopper is, they're going to put that there. They're going to grab our observer. That's good. We're going to need 1 more redstone dust. I just realized that, but I will grab that in just a second. Alright, so we place that dispenser, oh, that observer. That's going to observe the comparator that's down there in order to send up a redstone signal. Place the dust on top so that it carries the signal. And there's that observer right there. Now I'm going to put a redstone torch right here. Oh, no, wait, I can't because of the carpet. I'm going to place glass on top of that. Alright, and one more piece of dust. Alright, there's that. I needed one more piece of dust so it carries. And then we put, oops, can I reach that from here? Yes, I can. We put the lava on top of here. So when they actually grow up, they actually cook rather than stay in the pod there. Alright, so I'm going to grab one lever here and the eggs. I knew I wouldn't need all that, or all those. I am going to need to set up the drop tower in just a minute, but I'll get to that in just a second. So here, we'll load the eggs into this dispenser and put in the lever and just go here. And the last one. Alright, so we got a good amount of chickens. These guys will take a few minutes to grow up, and then once they start laying eggs, the dispenser will start the hoppers will catch it, the dispenser will shoot it because of the redstone signal being carried, and then they'll hatch on top of the slab, in which case they'll end up going up once they grow up, they'll be just as enough tall for the lava to burn them. Alright, now since this is the side of the drop tower area, first let me get all these out of here. Grab this. Alright. Now I'm going to, some of these, I'm going to need the blocks for the dropper tower. Glass can go over here for now. I'm going to need one more of these. I can always bring another one down. And then I just need two of these. And that's it. Alright, this is going to be a simple lethal hopper clock type thing. So, yeah, put down the comparator, a block next to that. Take this torch out because I don't need it in the first place. This is going to need a comparator there. Alright, so with the comparator down, we are going to do that. This is going to help create the Etho hopper clock. We just need one redstone torch there to hold it, one redstone torch there, and this will make more sense in a second. So this comparator will feed a signal into here, and then this torch will release this. We only need to put one block in there, which, because of the redstone signal, it's actually staying. I'm going to block this off so there's no accidental blocks falling in. And then, so when this releases, the item will bounce back and forth. This will read every time that item goes through, and then this torch will turn off every time. So we're going to place that there. This is going to be a torch tower going up. So we're going to do that. We're going to put that there. Alright, so because of that, we're going to put that torch there. We're just going to do nothing other than carry the signal up. And so we have that block there. Okay, am I doing this right? Yeah, I am. there, torch there, block there, torch, and this is the whole reason why I dug a L-shaped hole into just the dropper tower. There, because I'm not going to be sure. I'm not sure how frequent this is going to be. Torch, torch. That goes there, there. That tower, that part of the tower is being done. This is almost done, almost done. I swear it's almost done. Just gotta keep doing this all the way up, and I'm only gonna do this for show you guys this once, so you don't have to see it again. I did use a tutorial for this when I first started this, and I think I did this 4 or 5 different times in the past until I got got it down pat. Right. And goes there. I'm going to leave that like that for now, because I have probably going to have it go up one more and then do hopper, and then chests and hoppers down over there, and I might just close off the side. But to go test this out, put that there now. To go test this out, we're going to go back down and put a couple of items in the dropper. And see, this tower is an easy, simple thing to do. It looks a little different on bedrock, to tell you the truth. You don't need all these torches on bedrock. Alright, so we're going to put one there. And hopefully it did what it's supposed to do. I don't see it anywhere. So we're going to go up and check it. So, yep, all the way up. That's all I needed. Alright, so now that this dropper tower is in, we're going to leave a few torches and some bricks right here so that I can get the rest of the tower in later. Actually, for right now, I'm going to actually go make a couple of chests. Or at least one to put it in. Let's see. For those that don't know, droppers, when they put out into a chest, shoot up into a chest or into a hopper, it actually puts the items inside said chest or hopper. Oop. I keep forgetting this is not bedrock. Normally, if you put a chest down while you crouched just right next to it, it becomes a double chest. Alright, back down the hole. Right. So these guys will take roughly 5 to 20 minutes to grow up. I'm not complaining. It gives me time to... Oh, some of them have grown up. Geez. Yeah. So when the eggs actually go in, they'll go into this dispenser. And as I said, because the dropper up here can actually conduct a redstone signal, the redstone from the observers will actually go into this dispenser right here. Alright, So some of the chickens haven't grown up, but some have. These guys, I believe, lay eggs approximately every 7 minutes. So having 2 hoppers and enough room for the chickens to spread out helps. And if I really want to just collect the eggs, I could lock the hopper over here so that it doesn't go to the dispenser. But as of right now, I think this is just enough chickens. It looks like just enough chickens, probably about 9 or 10 in there. I don't need very many, especially if it's just myself for right now. My base mate's not joining for a while. But if I need more eggs, I can always get more eggs. Unfortunately, I gotta cut the episode there. I did record the melon farm. I'm going to release a small video halfway through the week so that you can actually see that going through. I am in the process of recording episode 4. It's just, I'd rather cut the episode at 20-something minutes over 30-something minutes. It's a long episode otherwise. Anyways, just to let you know, I did replace the lava to a solid block because the chickens weren't going through. So now it's uncooked chicken that I can put in the furnace. And I just checked the farm. It's got roughly 63 uncooked chicken in it. Feathers are barely over that. And I will see you in the next half episode, I guess.